Okie dokie.
Ooh, they got a Baron on their team too.
Ooh,
Oh,
they got
I
the
don't
Brood.
like their team comp.
Oh,
I
funny
know.
bones.
So that sounds like we need beads on the triple. Well, double.
I mean, let's be real. I'm gonna be a Giga Chad and buy Blink.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up with
Just buy
the
beads.
first item.
So yeah, for your first relic, get beads because
They got the suck.
between the Baron alt and the Serb alt, it's gonna hurt.
Yep, they got the suck.
All right.
Look, if I suck him first, we'll be good, right?
I think you guys break even. Neither of you get sucked.
Damn it.
Yeah, because you're CC immune.
Because you're CC immune.
Yeah.
But everyone else around you's not.
Well, you're CC immune, but the suck also does ticks of damage.
Correct.
Does it?
Yes.
Hmm.
Do we want temporal beads or chaotic beads?
Just buy base beads for it now.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Base beads are free and they allow you to, buy other items, not just beads.
Oh, I see, I see.
Playing a little Torchlight. And I'm fighting an
Sorry,
endgame
guys.
boss and I don't have the gear. Hopefully I don't die too much.
You don't have the gear for it?
No.
Wouldn't, gonna help with mana camp real quick.
Warm up before I go
Go
into
ahead and grab that.
boss fight.
Thank you. Uh,
Okay.
What you guys doing, Jeff?
Yeah. Surtur's gonna go animosity. Fortunately, that sucks.
Running away, sorry.
It's okay. Or just clear me, you'll be fine.
But yeah, I theory crafted a build and I went through this website that helps you pick gear and helps you get defenses and stuff and what works and what doesn't. But I didn't realize that some of the gear that I wanted, it's like hard to find.
Ah.
Oh, you told me about that, yeah. Did you have you had any luck on the marketplace yet?
They're super expensive and I've slowly been like
oh, I'm backing.
settling. Like I'm like, you know what? I'll just take some C tier gear so I can actually
Sorry.
feel like
No, you're fine. I have an escape as an assassin for a reason.
Okay.
Well, that's annoying.
as long as I play smart, I can do most of the fight. The issue is not how I play.
The double ult.
Oh, guys.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm playing dead.
Okay. Awful. Well, I don't know where they are.
Probably on
This
red.
way? This one's
Oh,
up.
no, they backed. Can't hold them all.
Dab witches.
Yee.
I do have
Got it.
ult up, so...
I do as well. Shit, I missed.
Alright. That was a good warm up. I didn't die. I still remember how
Nice,
to
nice.
play. Let's go do the boss.
Oh, really?
Oh, forgot to activate the boss. And
I'm being attacked by Chester. Some help. He almost killed me. He's doing 9 damage at the time I had 300 health. No, I was joking about this insult. Ah,
Oh yeah, I am under tiered for this. Ooh.
I am out of mana.
do you need mana buff? Actually, let me go ahead and grab that for you.
Thank you. Coming. Eh. Thank you.
Waiting for my ult to come off cooldown before I dive anyone.
All right. So Baron's the only one that has beads. I'm gonna let you try to burn them before I do.
Okay.
Who's Moon playing?
Perfect. Right where I wanted. Okay, well, I'm being chased under tower by Suitor.
Suitor, huh? You gonna marry the main?
No. I'm gonna kill him.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Fuck him up. Ah!
I tried, but he's so close.
All right, look. We're just gonna play under tower until we get some items on.
Wait, we were playing out from under tower?
We were.
A bit.
Ah.
Stepping at the circle, that's lava.
Yeah, pretty much.
Leave tower,
The lane is
that's
lava,
a
got it.
paddling. Alright. I took 10% of his HP. 90% left.
Very loud music playing.
Jesus.
I know, sir. I know. Calm down. You have yet to kill me. Oh.
Where did my HP go? Okay, okay. Remember when I said we should play Under Tower and then we
Hey, we didn't have a
immediately
tower.
went out?
Yeah. You missed Under
Out
Phoenix.
from underneath the tower? Yeah. Immediately we did not do that.
Blame Alex for that one.
Nah.
Yeah, I should have kept the tower up. My bad, guys.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, the boss is 70% alive. Okay, okay. Haven't died yet. I get 5 tries at this. Although once he gets to half health, he does AoE that one-shots me. I'm afraid I'm not gonna dodge it. I'm not too used to his attacks. So I don't know which
Baby,
direction.
come back. No tower play? Okay.
I'm
yeah,
going
yeah,
for cover.
I was like,
You're
the
right,
tower?
you're right.
Tower? We don't
You're
have
right.
that tower? They destroyed it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Coming through.
Second phase.
I'm gonna go touch some base.
touch the butt.
Well, I see an asteroid falling straight on Ares.
Oh, hello.
Yay, I got the kill.
Nice. Ooh. Come here, come here. Punk.
You might get the kill. You got the kill. You got the kill. Oh,
got
no, he stole the kill.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's
So long
called
as he didn't kill me,
secure
I am okay with this. I'm stuck.
I have tried backstabbing you with my 3. It does not work. I can teleport to allies with it.
Oh, I see, I see.
But if I teleport to enemies, it does damage.
Oh, yeah. No, teleport to them.
You can
Okay.
teleport to
I'll be right
allies?
back.
Yeah, Dodgy can teleport to any
I
unit.
didn't know. Well, I don't play Dachi.
Ah.
Here's your problem.
I've seen you play it a few times.
Ah, she's
Not
my
the worst at
technically
it.
my main.
Good. Yeah, it's a good play. I just don't like the way she plays. So I've never picked it up.
Very bursty, hit and run.
Dang it. Okay, I died.
Rip.
4 more tries. Let's go.
You can do
There's
it.
a
I got
serve.
faith. Serby's coming.
Back home. I'm gonna go check Bulgari.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep, I died to bleed. All right, 3 more tries. Let's go.
I'm gonna burn beads if your ult's up. It is. Well, I burnt his ult, which is something else.
Hey, I'm gonna die again to bleed. I need to get a blade. Mm. Okay.
No, no, no. Get back here.
I'm not chasing that. That
Oh.
music pack I got on right now makes me feel like I'm getting rickrolled every time I enter base. It's just the start of the theme that it plays. Building kind of tanky. Sutra building kind of tanky. Zombie building like a mage, disgusting.
And I just died. Shit. Okay. Where am I at? 1 attempt remaining. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get it.
I knew that one. Okay. I do blue. I need 1 more for Thieves to stack. Oh wait, no, I forgot they increased stack. Damn it. 55 stacks.
Oof.
And
Okay. That's chance.
Hey, I might have forgotten to buy the potion thing again.
yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow. Hey, oi, oi. No. Okay.
Airdrop coming in.
Right, well, I died to the boss, which means I gotta farm up another key to the boss, which means another 45 runs.
Oh, you're a filthy Aegis. He pops out as soon as I jump on him every time. I think they win this.
Probably. Yep.
Double tank is just so hard to play into as a dodgy.
We honestly could have won that. We played way
Played
too
under
far.
tower. Yeah.
They had the two beefy boys. Better earlier game. It's all good.
They had a fairly strong middle or early game for
You
them.
can champ.
Bark, 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 bark. All I hear is barking. Ooh, that was quick. They changed the
dope.
cues this some. Who do you want to play? Because I can attempt to tank if you want.
Nah, it's cool. I'll take.
I'm here to play child.
Yes.
I need the skin, the demon one. I need it. It's so aesthetically pleasing. Oh,
Oh.
There, now you can play the demon skin. Oh.
No, don't.
thank you, baby.
Crap. I actually don't like the crab skin that much, though.
I hate that skin.
The crab skin?
No, the crab skin's cool. I'm talking about the Baron skin.
What do
Oh.
you mean?
I hate it so much.
Oh my god, it's so good. What do
Which
you
bear
mean?
skin are you guys talking about?
The new demon playboy skin.
Oh, yeah, it's all about cartoon, man.
Cartoon for the win. Him and his big ass hat.
Yeah, I gotta flex with the hat roll.
There, is that better for you?
Counts.
Oh, I hate that too.
He's
No, you're
just
just
being
not
an
an old
elitist.
man.
It's not Baron. You're
Baron-
playing Strahd. Come on.
Oh, I mean, you're not wrong. Look, you're making fun of the demon, all right? So I had to give you something that was worse than the demon.
I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying it looks not ideal.
Don't worry. We win this match, right?
Oh yeah.
We just have to play under their tower. Directly in their fountain the whole game.
Yeah, for sure.
Do it, you won't.
Let's just run past them, confuse the life out of them, and run into their fountain. And die to their fountain.
We've done that before. It's pretty fun. They can't defend if they don't know where you are.
I can't fight you if you're dead.
Alright, my second attempt at the boss is actually pretty good. 20% down. I'm almost at phase 2.
Nice, nice.
Haven't died. Which is good because I need 5 attempts for phase 2. Phase 2 honestly scares me. But
Yay.
alright, died in phase. Not that. Literally, I was like 2% away from phase 2.
Do I just do my hard push build, or do I do a survival build?
You want dams.
Well, for my starter, Gilded Arrowhead into, I think it's a Diamond Arrow that does additional auto attack damage. Or the Death Toll.
I get that stall. We'll make this a late game.
Hey, yeah, I kind of hate this skin. It's kind of gross. Oh, we're flying fucking bats? I am.
Yep.
I hate it even more.
That's what you get.
Bats are so adorable, though.
Yeah, but I can hardly see them. There we go. Yuck. Oh.
Ooh,
Okay.
a delicious move speed buff. I now move
see.
like 1% faster.
Thanks.
It's all you, Mr. Mage.
Are we charging their tower for real? Is that what's
Nah,
happening here?
We
They're
can stop
one
that.
down.
Let's get there.
What in the world? Oh, my
Please.
game is dying.
Wait, what?
My game is like dying. I tried to use an ability and then everybody froze. Then I used it on nobody because everybody was gone. Nice.
Alright, red's up.
Y'all go for it. I'm gonna continue to abuse this Susano.
I'm gonna laugh when he kills you.
Is this not for you? The red?
Red is damage buff.
I see.
I have
Sir.
speed buff, but it's about to go down, so
I ain't red. Kuma's does not scale well with power.
No, no.
Well,
Oh,
I actually
didn't
do
make
kind of like that circle.
Ow, ow, ow. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. He came and killed me instead. I see.
oh,
Oh,
I hit the
and
wrong
you.
button. I hit the wrong button.
Damn. Ew. What is
Ew?
that voice? The
What
the Baron voice that matches this skin is disgusting. He spoke and I was like, what?
Type in VEG.
Okay, hold on. Let me just sit here real
If
quick.
you have any.
Oh god, minions. Oh, it is Strahd.
It's yucky. I hate it.
That's
You sound like a little shithead.
She's
Yeah.
a little shithead. Don't worry, guys. I'll just smack this for an hour. It's cool.
Oh, I
Alright,
didn't mean to
why
do
are
that. Hit the wrong button.
I'm actually fleeing from a Susano, so
Oh, hello. I didn't even see him there.
No,
that's
no,
where
You got it. That's cool.
he nuked my health.
Oh yeah, you said you're fleeing. I turn around and he's on my ass. It's like, oh, I see. Hello.
The music to this pack is actually at least interesting. No.
Yo, he's killing all of us. Okay.
So, because there's only two of them, they
They level
split
faster.
XP less, so they have high. Yeah, they level up a lot faster.
I see, I see.
Yeah. Because so the way Smite splits XP is when there's two people, they each get 60% of the XP. So you actually get 120% XP from something if you split it between two people. But if you split it between three, you get 30%. So you get less than 100.
Susano behind you.
Man. An ally has been slain. Yeah, we'll just go Uber tank. Uber tank, eh?
Yo, he wants the smoke. He is chasing your ass.
I know, I was luring him. He is on red buff. But Ganesh is coming behind us.
Yes.
Coming.
I'm dead. I forgot how much damage Goomba ult does. They removed the crit chance from Melantia's bow, but they didn't remove it from the crit chance category.
It's because its passive is still crit.
Ah.
Yeah, my game is hella dying. I just like teleported back.
Skill diff.
Earlier, I was having issues with Shock Axe. It might be server.
Fine.
God. Yes, I think it's the same thing. Let me go back.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, Raw's back.
Yeah, he came in, ran against the wall for 5 minutes, then ulted, and then left again.
He's currently attacking minions. Quote unquote attacking. Speaking of quote unquote attacking, I heard that squeaky pillow noise. Who goes down for you when you want for?
Coming. Thank you.
Yes. He's good.
You sure you want to dive that again, Ganesh? My ult is up in 4 seconds. I'd like to hit a Susano with it instead of a Ganesha.
I know I was trying to hit Susano, but he fucked off.
I'm gonna ult the Susano. Or the Ganesh. I'm cool with that too.
I'm gonna ult this Ganesh. There's gonna be the Susano, but he dashed away. I'm gonna destroy their tower, actually.
Nice.
I'm gonna become a puddle.
I wanted to stack on my
Free
cloak.
money.
Oh, eat out. Bitch. I didn't ult in time.
Okay.
I should back. I'm gonna come help you. I'm dealing more damage than you're doing to me, Ganesh.
We take those. We take those. I just see him flying into the air.
Now that one I don't enjoy.
Why do I keep
Damn.
managing to get Ganesh? I hate everything.
Because you suck.
Rude.
I'm actually gonna keep my shard.
Give the
Some of
wing
those
shard.
Huh?
Wing shard's very good for certain hunters.
I think it's Wing Shard and Belt of Frenzy. The attack speed one. I don't know if they'll stack if I pop them both at the same time, but I've been using them
They
separately.
should. It doesn't say like effects.
I just see you swinging that thing. It looks like a shovel through the wall. It's so silly.
We check Bull. No. Actually, speaking of Bull, should I go murder Bull? Aw, that's a weird chain.
Nice.
Aw, as my arrows were connecting.
Free money. I can't take that yet.
Yes, they do stack. I'm gonna go eat Bull Demon. After healing off XP camp. I'm gonna back and heal first, because I
just got so much tank gear. Hey Darren, get over here.
have you seen the Cannoneer's armor?
I have.
They're on Bull Demon.
You got it. Just.
Thanks.
I don't have it actually.
What are they gonna do now?
I have 2 ults hitting me.
Careful. Kasana will eat you. Keep going. Keep going. Okay.
Bitch.
Mm. Lovely crit damage. Hello, Rod. You might want to turn around.
Nah.
Nah, he continued attacking, didn't run. I love jungle camp.
Oh.
Oh. I was like, what happened?
Two of them surrendered, one of them just didn't vote.
Ow.
Or the MVP there.
Hello, Lemmy. What are you doing?
That's Strahd skin.
I hate it.
We went
Never again.
from buff demon person to buff old man.
Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta let my dogs out real quick.
I will be right back as well.
Okay.
Okay, dog.
Oh my god, you scared the crap out of me. Hi, buddy.
How are you? Oh, can we please just talk about how much you threw me under the bus today?
No.
Like this man's is either going to be attached at the hip to me, or he's gonna try to ring me out. I don't know. There's no in between.
Listen, it's better you than me, okay?
No.
Yeah, facts, big facts. All right? Because I was like sweating actual bullets IRL doing that. And I was like, please don't punch me in the face. Please.
Don't
I
you.
mean, well, I swear.
Bob, our big meaty boyfriend, please do not.
Oh my god. I swear to God, if we're not like, if Bob doesn't carry us on one arm apiece by the end of the campaign, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, just sitting up on his shoulders. I would
No,
be
we
so
need to
upset.
get like one of those platform lifts that are made to be carried by 4 people with the poles at the end, but it's just Bob underneath the middle.
Yes. Yes. Facts. I support this. And I bet, Bob would probably support this as well.
Yeah, probably.
given the right communication question mark.
Oh, Bob, do something.
Pretty much.
I was quoting Ash from
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Yeah. The one line I never want to hear right when I go into Sentry mode is Bastion. Freaking yeet. There you go off the cliff. Again.
Why are you sentry moding right at the edge of a cliff?
Don't worry about it.
That's just asking for problems.
Genji will never notice the whirling behind him.
How's that boss going, Alex?
I can't kill it, so I'm gonna grind a little bit more.
Ah,
Maybe if I get a level or two, I'll give me enough damage.
Oh yeah, no,
blame-
auto accepts. Haven't had to click the accept button recently.
Hadis, huh? Are there any warriors that you like to play? Dude.
Me?
Me, let me click on the warrior tab.
Oh my god, there's literally a
Define play.
Oh. Like if I also picked a mage, would you be comfortable on a warrior?
I can play one.
Okay. Wish you mama not.
Do you need me tanky, or do you need me just
Nah.
frontline?
Just frontline.
Okay.
As long as you're between me and the other people, I'm happy.
I'm going to be extremely obnoxious as Sun.
That's
Or do you want me to play Mulan and just pull people in constantly?
no, you're good.
oh my
I can
god,
deal
what
with
is
both.
that skin?
Oh, just you wait. You have not seen the best.
No, Plague Doctor. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Plague Lord. My bad.
I have that skin base, and it's so nice.
Yeah? Damn.
Look at that Wukong skin, though.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Jesus, that's kind of terrifying.
He
Hold
just
on.
sits there.
It is pretty cool.
As I load in and immediately hear RuneScape.
It's my favorite. Jeff Logan.
Manic laughter. Ooh. Oh, wrong side.
You can start, man.
Huge. How was the Hades scene?
My bad. I was looking at items.
No, I was asking how goes the item finding.
Oh, it goes. I kind of just went with what was suggested and what I'm comfortable with. Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh.
Perfect, y'all are all in the line.
Nice. I hate it.
I'm gonna back away to heal.
What do you hate?
That's a spicy meatball. Absolutely hate it. Oh my god, that's your ability. You're literally
Yeah.
shooting a meatball cannon.
Yeah, with extra
I
thought.
didn't know that. Oh.
This is one of my two main. I wanted to
Ooh,
play.
I can
I wanted
monkey.
to be good. I can monk.
I'm out of there.
Hey
you whore.
guys.
Oh, what in the world?
He's Wukong. Hey, duplicates.
Oh,
You good?
I forgot how mana hungry this character can be. I mean, it's a warrior. I'm not supposed to have abilities when I
I'm,
first perform this part.
backing for health. God damn it, as soon as I back up, they would come out. You fuck.
I'm gonna back off for primarily mana.
You good?
That sounds fun. Oh no, what my character said when I bought an item.
I took red buff, by the way.
Okay. I am on my way. Sir
Oh,
Crab.
yowie, yowie.
You have fun with Cthulhu.
Hey, I don't know what this does.
Run away.
Uh,
Your ult sucks.
it's a yeah. You suck.
Some people
Again.
are stationary, it's in all directions, and it doesn't stop when you pull someone in.
It also gives you
Oh.
protections. It's very disrupting.
I see, I see. Ouchie.
I'm just gonna heal. Mana camp's down. Do you still have red buff? No.
I didn't pick it up. I picked
Ah.
up blue early game.
The voice for this skin reminds me of the Tiny Tina's campaigns.
Yes.
Like, Nope.
Nope.
Thank you. You did ult right as you did
I
that.
saw.
That chunk of damage. I am low from tower.
Yep. Gonna kick us out.
Not yet. Dang it. Jesus Christ.
Of any of these give them P5. I'm on my way. Sorry.
No, it's alright.
I dove tower for a Ishtar. Oh, that's adorable.
That's what I thought, Horbag. Get out of here.
Core.
Yes. What is that?
It's emote.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
I executed
Oh.
the minion.
I saw that.
At least my back animation matches. I'm on my way. Hades, no.
I ulted because I jumped in and Cthulhu ulted. So I was like, fuck it, I ult too. What's up? Nice, nice.
God, that root is annoying. The number of times that the Somdi has foiled me when I play my main, which is Dodgy, the assassin I played last match, or in match before last. And it's not even it pales in comparison to the number of times that the Ymir has, 180 froze me. Looking for a way to flank, but they were far enough away from tower. Are you stacking currently? Yes, you are. Okay. I can get my stack stuff
am.
killing fast.
It's all good. I've been
Good with-
waiting to try this new recipe. Oh, yeah. I can't play it often though, because the voice lines are very repetitive, and it does start to grate.
You? What is he doing?
He's trying to not pull you in for the most damage he can.
Oh,
Succeeded. He did that shit to you and me.
yeah. I should have backed off, but I didn't. I was trying to get a kill, but my cooldowns weren't cooling down quick enough.
How dare they not cool down?
I know.
Those bitches.
It's a shame this the new champ can't pull in pets, because it'd be funny just to kill Vulcan by throwing his own cannon at him.
That would be terrifying.
Equals Vulcan.
The smell of my meatball.
Shit.
He got Emp armor.
Mm.
And he ulted. Look at the little baby Cthulhu.
And back right in front of him.
I don't know what you expected, buddy. I hurt. I'm fully stacked. You're good.
Okay. I haven't killed a single minion in this entire time. Unless they changed how Transcendence works, which I don't think they did. I know I can upgrade my relic, I'm not upgrading it. Are they somersault cloud? Effectively. Nope, I'm dead. They're turtling so hard.
I mean, they kind of have to, man.
Yeah.
It's a spicy meatball.
I keep hearing smell my meatball. Aw.
Bitch.
Come on, me bear. He's killed 7 minions with one ability. Aw.
I hate that sound so much.
Bomb the ult down.
Nice.
Aw. I didn't realize where I was so far back. I thought you were right behind us.
No, he's sorry.
You're fine. On this char, you're so low. One's slow into a route, into another route,
Pretty much.
into an Ishtar backing. something weird. But let's see how it works.
I'm looking at my tracker, like I have 65 minutes left. So I'm just gonna be running some apps. How's the game going?
It's
They are
going.
I don't know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. Server shut
Go.
down in a little bit as well.
Ah, damn it.
He's so low and he healed from that. That's annoying.
I tried to suck him. Shit.
Yeah, he... Don't know what prompted. I think he's... Oh no. This show's really good at stealing. As a character, I mean, not necessarily the player.
Nice.
Double, nice.
Now, what are you gonna do, Mr. Cthulhu?
I can hear the, like, different levels of voice in the voice pack I have. It hurts because it's supposed to be a mechanical voice, but I can hear the original voice they used under everything. Hey, Thulu, come here. That is a lot of physical defense. I wouldn't go under that tower.
Owie, owie, owie.
Where are minions? It's still coming in. Okay.
Level 20, let's go.
15. Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
I didn't realize you guys were so far behind.
Yeah.
Jeez, my bad.
It's fine.
How could you? You fucking abandoned us.
I'd rather have, you know, Rai able to wipe their team over requiring
Chester,
all
get
three of
over
us
here.
to fight. They are on tower, but I need to wait like 3 seconds for an item. Where'd I go?
He has amp armor, so
I
that was gonna
know.
hurt.
I wanted to get rid of both their DPS out though.
Mamma mia!
Too bad.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
it's his amp armor. It makes it attack faster too. I wasn't expecting that fast. All right.
La la la. La la la.
I mean, I gotta
Hello,
give them
world.
something so they all have 6, you know?
I meant to go back. Shut up.
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. Shut up. Shut up.
I
Shut up.
thought I saw like an ability or something get used.
No.
No,
No, I
no.
didn't do anything. It's fine. Nothing happened.
Oh crap! I didn't mean to hit that button.
You can do it. Bite his
Yes, run
freaking
away.
head off.
Oh,
Yes. You're good, yes? Yes. Are they in lane?
Yes.
No, they're not.
They
What is
were.
our for? As soon as I said yes, they both started walking backwards.
I wanted the big damn dance. Come on.
No, my minions.
Are you still stacking?
I'm at 47 on Transcendence.
I'm sorry.
Eh. Eh.
What are they gonna do?
Loser of the tower. You've got that, right? You can 1v sort of 2.
The Cthulhu? Yes.
Pop.
He's so
God,
close.
the amount of regen they have.
God damn it.
I'm out.
Nice.
Oh. Where's the sound? Come on, I'm busy backing. Go away. At least my back animation's shiny.
All right. So, do you know how Hades works, Core?
No.
So
Yeah.
he is a passive that if you hit an enemy with your auto attack, or you hit them with your dash, or you hit them with your silence, it puts this like plague on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then your other ability, your your heal, the big circle boom damage does extra, and it heals you extra.
Okay.
Oh, I couldn't go up in the air in time. Did I hit level 20 yet? No. I'm so close though. So much damage.
It's big and juicy.
But your abilities, I think there's a certain order you hit them in, right?
As long as you're either auto attacking somebody and then hitting your two, or dashing and then silencing and using your two, you're good.
Bonk. Okay. Now I have percentage HP damage on my starter. I'm coming in as quickly as I can. I hit the wrong button immediately. That defeats the purpose of that item. Where's Cthulhu? I
It,
thought they had Cthulhu on the team, not calamari. Server shut down in 45 minutes.
Yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Easy.
Report, I had top medicated on our team. Somehow.
I mean, you
Or
were
it took the
mostly
most
in front.
damage. Yeah. Most of the time, when I wasn't trying to come up behind them under their tower.
Oh, good.
And then he bought Imp's armor, and I couldn't do that anymore.
I'll take a 6k damage game.
Yeah. I mean, you hit
Ah.
the, what's her name? Ishtar at one point for 4k damage on your ult.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did most of her HP and damage, and then followed up with a meatball, and she went around the corner and killed her.
That's spicy meatball. Yeah, I probably have time.
Said before we have a 50-minute joust game that's cut off by the
Oh,
server
you
shutdown.
know what? Yeah, I don't want to do that. I was
Go
already
on.
skipping. Well, it was good smite night. Very nice.
Yep.
yeah, I had fun. Sorry, I was taking my drugs.
You're fine. I was actually about to ask if
That's
Alex
fun.
was still on TFT or TFT.
I
Torchlight.
am doing Torchlight, yeah, and I'm doing it for Chimera.
1 more hour.
Hey, the streamer, you. No. 54 minutes. Less than an hour.
Uh-huh. Who's the streamer? You or me? All right, everybody. I'm gonna go have a nap before waking up the children. So
Oh, damn, it's her.
yeah,
They
They'll
have to
probably
wake
be
up
up.
though.
you know, I heard that there's some methods that you could use that make them sleep for a really long time.
Dummies.
Nah, we use those.
I started using them after you brought them up. I'm like, that sounds stupid, and I actually.
The melatonin.
Yeah, it does. It does help with fall asleep. I have trouble falling.
Yeah. I used to partake in melatonin when I was in the military because they like you to have, you know, your good 8
4
hours
hours
of sleep. No. That like you're doing work until you go to bed and then you wake up real early for PT. But I could not, for the life of me, get a full night's sleep because up until that point, I was living off of 3.5, 4 hours a night. So I was like, I gotta, like, I can't, because you know, if I'm up at home, middle of the night, it's whatever. But you know, I shared rooms with 3 other people, so it's not like I could be up doing stuff, right? They're trying to sleep. I was like, I need something to help me sleep, so melatonin.
Were you
Helps.
allowed to have your cell phone during that
Which part?
military?
During basic training, no. So like boot camp, when you first go in, it's like 6-8 weeks. I forget how long it is.
Yeah.
And that whole time, you can take your stuff with you, like your wallet, your phone, and whatnot, but they lock it up. You're other than writing letters, like physical letters, and then towards the end, there's like 1 or 2 days of like free time that they let you have like a pay card that you can like call people. You are allowed no outside contact. It's just the people that you're living with.
You know, I was drafted by the Mexicans. I told you that, right?
Yeah. I don't think you did.
Yeah. One day I got a letter saying that I had to go do my service time. So I...
Wait. For the U.S. military?
No, Mexico.
That's okay. That was gonna be my next question.
Let's see. That sounds a lot more accurate because U.S. military. You
I'm
tell
dual
them that you have.
citizenship.
Yeah.
U.S. military, if you ever get talked to, and they're like,
So what happened?
Oh, I denounced my dual citizenship.
yeah,
Big
U.S.
brain play.
U.S. military doesn't allow you to join if you have type 1 diabetes.
Oh, this was before I was diagnosed with diabetes.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. Like even for like basic asthma, they make you like get a they call it a chit. They make you get a chit for that.
Yeah. One time, my grandmother got a letter, and it was addressed to me. Told me, hey, they're asking me to sign up for the military. Like, I didn't know that I had to. Okay, I'll just talk to them and see what's going on. So I went to the consulate, and apparently they were having some issues with like military numbers, so they just wanted people in, be trained in case they had to be drafted. And it was only going to be like a couple weekends. It wasn't active service, it was just training. The issue is, I don't live in Mexico. So I would have to like travel to Mexico for like a day and then come back. And it was just too much. So then they're like, oh, well, you could just like fill out a paperwork, go to court, but you have to do it in Mexico and it's going to cost money and you have to be down there. Or you're an American citizen. Just tell them you're an American citizen and denounce your dual citizenship. Like, is that gonna be like I still want to go to Mexico? And they're like, oh no, you're still a Mexican citizen. It's just that you denounce your right to give up your American citizenship and become a Mexican citizen. So it's
so backwards.
Yeah, it's like I still have Mexican citizenship. I can still go. I have documents. I don't have issues crossing the border. But if I ever want to leave America, like, I don't have a Mexican standalone citizenship.
Right.
Which is funny.
Well, ew.
I mean, go ahead, man.
I was just gonna say it was nice meeting you, Core. I am going to go ahead and dip back up to video game talk. And, Rye, Alex, if y'all ever want to play some,
yeah, you messaged me, you messaged me yesterday if I want to play some League, but I was like doing
Nice to meet you too.
laundry.
Yeah, if you ever want to play any League or anything like Gunfire Reborn or anything, I'm always down if I have connection.
Is that the game that I played with you guys?
Yeah, we played a long time ago.
Since they've added DLC to that, it's effectively Sun Wukong and a Firefox. But
alright, Moon. I'll catch you later.
See you around.
Moon has been in our group, well, in the server here, since we made the server.
Mm-hmm.
He is also the only individual that I've ever kicked from my D&D game.
Oh,
fair.
why?
It was his own fault. He's fully aware and he apologized.
He didn't apologize for it.
He apologized to me, which is weird because I didn't have an issue with it.
Well, the thing, so, okay, so, it's kind of like a Jamie thing, you know. He had some connection issues. He sometimes had to play outside, things of that nature. Not a big deal. Super accommodating. Whatever. But then, like, he was canceling games last minute, or like it'd be, like other people would have like a legitimate excuse. He'd just be like, "Hey, I can't do the game today." And then like it got to the point where like we had gone 3 or 4 like sessions, and he had not been there, and we were gonna get into like his backstory stuff, regardless. And so eventually I was just like, I'm like, I was talking to him and like, I gotta kick you from the group. It seems like you don't want to play, like this and that. And his response was, I'm kind of glad that you're kicking me from the group. I haven't been having any fun for a long time now. And I'm like, then why did you stay in the group? Like it's complete, like I went off on him. Like, it's bullshit. You wasted everybody's time. Like this and that. Like, honestly, I don't want you in any of my games at this point. And
Right.
Yeah, and literally the only person I've ever kicked from the group.
Well,
He's also very passive aggressive as a player. Like, he'll do stuff underhanded that he knows will get under your skin, and like play it off like he doesn't know. It's like silly things. Like, if he knows your character would want an item that comes from like a loot, he would try to snatch it up real quick. Or he does things like behind people's back all the time. He'll like try to take stuff from players, or like little things like illusion magic to try to scare certain players. If he knows that their players are, say your character is afraid of spiders, he would be like, I want a minor illusion a spider in front of them. Like, why?
oh, he's one
Just
of
little
those.
stuff. Yeah, little stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
That and
well.
him and my wife got in a couple arguments.
See, Loki is like me though. Loki doesn't deal with the passive aggressive bullshit. Like, if you have something to say to somebody, just fucking say it. Just straight up.
I think we're all a little like that. I also don't. For a while, Moon didn't like me.
You're very blunt though. It's not like you don't get rude about it, which I think is like I definitely, like, it irks the shit out of me. I get angry, and I know Loki's the same way. She gets very irritated. Like, you're just blunt. You're just like, I don't want to talk to you right now. Just, all right, bye.
I think Moon one time got upset at me because he came in and he started like talking, and I was sitting here playing by myself, and he started talking, and I'm like, hold on, Moon, are you just gonna complain? And then he's like, no, I'm not complaining. It's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna pay attention to you. And then he got muted and left, and I think he got mad at me for a couple weeks after that.
That sounds like a him problem.
It was a
They're
misunderstanding.
also him, and there's one or two of the other ones that are like original members that they can't stand the sound of silence. Like, some of us, like, we'll be chilling in here, like, doing our own thing,
Wait,
and then every now and again we'll say something to each other, like, haha, funny, hey, look at this video.
Who is it
Like,
that
we're just
comes in and says something, and if you don't reply with
It's
intent,
Baby.
It's
That's
baby.
Baby.
Oh my god, Baby is so annoying when he does that. Comes into
right.
a room. We're either in a game or just hanging out. Introduces himself, and if we're in a game, sometimes we're doing game comp, so we're not gonna say hi right away because we're like,
Yeah.
doing something.
In it. Yeah.
And then he's like, bye, and leaves. Not even
Oh.
30
Hi,
seconds
guys.
later.
Yeah, 10 seconds. He won't even say bye. Hey, is anybody there? He just disconnects. They cannot stand the sound of silence.
Oh,
If there's not active chatter, just constant, they're just like, okay, bye then.
That's not the bad thing. The bad thing is that he feels insulted. He feels like we don't want him there. It's like,
Yeah.
not that we don't want you there. It's that we were having a conversation.
Yep. Or like we were like in the middle of fighting something in the game, like, and concentrating,
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Nah, I have friends like that too that just cannot like it can't be silent. Otherwise they're like, you obviously hate me. You know, like, oh, if it's quiet, you don't want to talk. I don't care if you're playing
Yeah.
a game. You hate me.
Right.
Oh my god.
Like sometimes it's fine, but like silence is good. Trust me.
Listen, I'll join a call like in one of my 8 billion servers, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I just want to hang out in here today. I'll join a call, sit there for hours by myself, and I'm fine. Like if someone joins, I'm like, hey, what's up? And then we sit there in silence until, you know, like, hey, you want to play a game? Like, yeah, sure.
I think there has been some times where we have to like tell people, yes, we are in a room and we have been there for 5 hours, but we're not playing without you. Not trying to ignore you. We just weren't doing anything. We're just hanging
Oh,
out.
But
is that who
oftentimes-
came in earlier? Because someone else
Yeah.
came in
Yep.
and said
Didn't say
something.
anything.
No,
Oh,
I
did they
think
say
they said
something?
hi or something. I don't know, but we
I
were
didn't
we were
hear.
like
Was that
we were
baby?
like heavy into the game, and I
I
heard
think
someone
Baby
else.
did pop in. Yeah.
Was it baby that did that? Oh,
Yeah. But
See, I didn't have my Discord up, so I don't really know.
I didn't hear them.
so we actually have a couple of rooms in the server that are like hidden from some of them that we'll just chill in for the day.
Yeah.
Like if we're just like for me, I'm not at my computer like during the day all the time. I go in and out, you know, dealing with the kids and whatnot, chores.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
but like when I'm not at the computer, I'll still be in VC. I might be muted or maybe my mic's off, whatever. But like I'm just chilling there. They'll pop in and then immediately pop out because they're silent.
Nah, see, I like that shit. I used to do that shit with some of my friends in California, and like I would be at work, literally at work, driving around on a golf cart, and they're hearing me talk shit through my radio, and and they're all like, "Are you at work?" I'm like, "Yeah, you know I'm at work. I literally told you I'm on my way to work while we were in a call." And they're like, "Oh, you can leave the call if you want." I was like, "You want me to leave?" Like, no. Okay, shut up then. Or I'll just
Pretty
mute
much.
myself and, you know, listen to them talk shit, and then when I have a chance, unmute and talk or write it out in chat. Like, hey, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I do that. I do that at work. Like if these guys are up at night playing games, I'll be at work,
Mhm.
get a free minute. I might watch them stream game or two or
Mhm.
Smite. Good times.
We do hang out just randomly without playing games or doing anything quite often. Like one of our favorite pastimes.
It's because we're old, Alex. We have nothing better to do. I mean, you're the oldest of the bunch, sir.
Getting you younger than me because you have like a life that's more put together than mine.
Yes.
What am I, like 5?
Because what? You're what? 2 years older than Loki? 1 year older than Loki? 1.5, something like that.
I'm gonna be 33 next month.
Oh yeah, you're not that much older.
Oh, but still though.
You're 3 years older than I am.
You still got an
You're a
adult
baby.
life. You still have an adult life. Cool.
Yeah. Adult life.
Nah, he's just saying you got your shit together, so clearly you must be older.
I
Yeah,
still
right.
live with a roommate.
You know, to be fair, half the time, like, if I don't actively remember that your wife has a sister my age and is younger than her, I always think that Loki's younger than me.
It's because of the way we act. Like
Yeah.
we're in a party house.
Oh. Yeah.
Boring party house.
house.
We're in a
Relatable.
gaming house.
They-
We're in
they-
a gamer house.
They just have friends that live together, that's all.
So I got together.
Sounds like a party to me.
I got together with some college friends, and then we lived together, and then I got married and didn't move.
Ah.
Well, you guys are in a different house now, right? Than
Nope.
original? No?
10 years.
Oh, it's your mom that moved, right? Okay, yeah. I knew somebody moved. Because I remember there was an issue with, like, whoever it
The
was.
only
Whoever
at this
it was.
house, because it always came to mom every day. And across the street, one of the houses was for rent. And I had an apartment at the time, and I'm like, I want to live in a house, and it's across the street from my mom, so super convenient. So I ended up getting the place. So now I'm like, I want to move closer to my mom.
She's not that far away, right?
Nah, she's like 10 minutes.
Oh, man, that's
But I don't want to
close.
drive.
too close.
If I get hungry, I just want to walk across the street and eat something.
See, your wife is like me. Loki's like me. She's fine with having her family at a distance, right?
Yeah. Actually, lately we've been going to more often, like, just to sit down and watch.
Well,
Tiffany
you
didn't
guys
used
get
to. Yeah,
older.
Tiffany didn't used to go with me. I sometimes I just go out with my family, and I tell Tiffany,
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna go to my mom's. Come, because my mom feeds me. I don't know if Tiffany wants to go so she can get fed.
That's funny. Free food.
The last couple times I've gone, Tiffany.
Yeah, I don't. No, my closest family is like maybe 25, 30-minute drive away, and I'm
Jesse,
perfectly
like in the same town?
okay with that. Yeah. So my both of my younger brothers still live with my parents,
Yeah.
and they live like real close to downtown Pittsburgh.
I thought they lived there because take Jackson there sometimes. Make it sound like it's just like a couple minutes.
Well, so typically, well, it's closer than work.
Oh, yeah.
So their house is like on the way to the hospital.
Oh, that's convenient.
Well, the house we were at before this one, we were literally less than a 5-minute walk away from Jackie's parents, and she's so close. She's
Oh,
like
shoot.
she's like
I'm gonna stop your story right there. You know Mike, the guy that I talked to about?
yeah.
He just rated me with 47 viewers. As I'm just
Yo.
like no sound, playing stupid game.
Yeah.
Number
That's what's
one,
up.
number one player in the game, rating some guy who doesn't even know what builds are. What up, Mike?
Oh my-
I was watching you stream and I'm like, maybe I should get back into the game.
You need music or something. It's quiet.
It is complicated. So I've been playing it, but I don't know what I'm doing. So I've been watching your videos and I was trying to copy one of your builds, but it was expensive and I had to pay too much attention. So because I'm farming, I made a build where I just have to hold right click, but it doesn't do enough damage. So I can farm fine, but I can't kill the time leader, whatever the last boss. Yeah. I just this is my when did I start playing the game? This is my first character. Yeah, I've been playing it for like maybe 3 days. Actually,
Don't remember.
yeah, actually, yesterday I crafted my first strings. I wasn't even playing app resistances yesterday. I watched a guide on how to do crafting. I was watching you play, and then I'm like, okay, let me app resistance. But yeah, the build is Savage Charged, but I never let go. I just hold it because I do more damage by holding it than letting go. That's just my build. Okay, so I don't have an issue playing and dying because my build has like a ton of resistances. My bigger problem is that I don't do damage because I was gonna go like one build, but I needed the levels, and then I needed the gems, and I needed the gear. It turns out the gear that I wanted was expensive, and I didn't realize it because I'm stupid. I didn't pay attention to where it dropped. So I think I was like at 12, negative 20, and like 15 for the longest time. And I kept dying, and yep, no resistances. But yeah, I'm grinding bosses because I want to try to kill the older Nether Realm Traveler. I don't know what it's called. The guy that you need to kill 4 bosses to kill. But I don't do enough damage to kill him yet. I can get him to half face, but I get 1 shot. So I'm just like grinding up, trying to get a better hammer. I want to get some more fire flame rocks so I can craft better stats on my gear. Most of my damage is crit based on rage, but it's not enough yet. I need a better setup. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I think at most I've only ran a couple hundred maps, so that's nothing. A couple hundred maps was like a couple hours, and I got lucky and I got a really good base. I got a really good Rangers rack that was like a good blank stat, and I just rolled stats on it to have something on it, and I got some okay rolls, but I think they're like tier 3s, tier 2s. Yeah, they're all tier 3s, so I'm trying to either find another one and craft it or do something. But what were you saying, right?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Yeah, you were talking. You were telling me about how it's on the way. Old house.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Jackie's like you. She's real close to her family. We used to live with walking distance. And it was miserable. Literally, if we had nothing going on for the day, she's just like, oh, let's take Jackson to my parents' house.
You just want to stay at the house, not do anything.
I'm like, right. I'm like, listen, we don't need to go somewhere every day, okay? We can make an inside day a thing.
Nah. Nah.
That's how it was with me and Tiffany. Like randomly, you know how we are. We play games. We'd be playing games, and randomly, I'm like, I'm gonna go say hey to my mom. I go across the street, literally across the street. Like 7 hours later, where are you? Oh, I just started watching TV over here. I'll be home soon.
Well, so for the first, I want to say like year or so that we were in that house, I swear her parents must have thought I hated them. Because there would be days where like Jackie would just go over, or like after we had Jackson, you know, she would take Jackson up there for like the evening. They'd have dinner or whatnot, and they would always ask her like, why does Jade not come over? And like I didn't want to be like, hey, I just don't want to come over every night, right?
Yeah.
So instead, I told I had to tell them the other part of the truth is like I had D&D like on some of these nights, and
you just bullshit out your ass. I see.
Yes,
No, we
yes,
actually
yes.
did have D&D nights.
We used to play like 5 games a week.
Yeah, we had like 4 or 5 games.
So it's actually, it wasn't too bad, because her dad's a bit of a geek himself. He's like a big Trekkie and whatnot. So they understood after a while, and now everybody is aware, like on both sides of the family, which nights are game nights, and don't ask the family to come over.
Which nights is you have no excuse. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, but so like now, like her sister lives anybody in immediate family from either side. She actually lives the closest to us. She's like a good like maybe a 10-15 minute right away. She'll randomly text Jackie, on days like, hey, does Jackson want to have a sleepover tonight? He absolutely loves his aunt, man. That's his best friend.
That boy is
That's awesome.
spoiled.
He is spoiled. It's good.
The Christmas presents you got this when the grandparents and with I never had anything like that.
It's to the point where like I'm questioning myself as a father, because like I can see how like rotten he is. I mean, you have a son, right, Core?
I do, yeah.
How old is he?
He's
He's
a little
older.
dickhead. He's 12.
Yeah, he's 12.
He's 12. He's autistic, and he's just a fucking little dickhead. Like
Yeah.
he
So-
he all he wants is technology, and when he doesn't get it, oh my god, it's the end of the world.
So my son will be 5 this week, and it was a very slippery slope into the technology thing. It was a convenience thing,
Mhm.
when he was younger, we didn't want to like to get him to stop crying. We'd show him videos on our phones, and then videos on TV, and then like it just progressed. Now he has the kids Kindle Fire or whatever it is, and he like he'll play games or do stuff on that.
Mhm.
But I mean, as kids like to do, they push their boundaries and whatnot. And, sometimes he'll want to watch, like, Disney on his tablet. Or Netflix or whatever, Amazon Prime, SpongeBob, whatever.
Mhm.
So, I don't have his tablet hooked up to our Wi-Fi, our router. I have it hooked up to a hotspot on my phone that I can toggle on and off whenever, he needs the internet on the tablet.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't matter how many times we have taken his tablet from him. It's literally multiple times a day that he gets warned. He'll go on the App Store and download games on his tablet.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, he has games on the tablet. Like, we've gone through and he has like a half dozen or so
Approved
games that approved, by me, Jackie, whatever. Like, he has the ABC Mouse. It has a bunch of learning games, but then he has like fun games too, like
But
Burrito Bison.
those aren't the
you know,
games I want.
Exactly. But the thing is, like, he'll get these games. He doesn't know what they are, and then he'll play them, for 5 minutes, and then he'll delete them. But then he'll get a bunch and then delete them all, and then they show up in like the recent tab on the tablet, so I can see all of the games that he's been playing recently, right?
Mhm.
Whether they're deleted or not. And he can't read yet, so like he doesn't know.
Oh no. Oh no.
So I'm like, and this has been an ongoing problem for quite some time. But like the deeper issue is we cannot tell this child no. He listens. So to be fair, he listens to me much more than he does my wife. But after probably like 3, when they get into those terrible 2s, 3-nager, 4-NATO type of years,
Mhm.
Oh,
he just
right. Real quick.
yeah. What's up?
I am streaming, just letting you know. Forgot.
Yeah.
But
No,
there's
but-
actually somebody here asking if you want advice or just venting.
Absolutely. Well, I am a little bit of both. I'll take advice.
Yo,
He's-
they spitting advice? What's up? You got some
Yeah,
advice
what's
for
up?
us?
Your kid has
Got
always
some
been so
advice,
smart.
please.
When was it that we were playing D and told him to do something and he bargained?
Yeah.
It was like a tiny, barely able to speak, and he was trying to make
Mhm.
deals.
Yeah, and it's all about the technology, you know. I could spend an entire day sitting down with him doing puzzles, or like coloring. You know, we have board games and whatnot, and he definitely. I mean, we haven't had him tested for any ADHD. I almost guarantee that he has some, you know, either ADD, ADHD, because he will literally go from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. He does not sit still. He will not focus on one thing for very long.
Mhm.
He always comes back to the technology stuff. He wants to play games on his tablet. He wants to watch TV. He wants to do this. He doesn't want to do stuff with his hands. He doesn't. And I get that, you know, it's a generational thing. Yeah, everything's technology nowadays, but like, he doesn't want to color. It's hard to get him unless it's to go to a specific destination. He doesn't want to play outside. You know, we have dogs. He might run around with dogs for 5 minutes, then he wants to come inside, do something else. But the big thing is even giving him options. You know, he's 4, you know, going on 5. You know, kids don't know what they want all the time, you know? And but if he wants something and you tell him no, it's like the end of the world.
Wait until he starts screaming bloody murder in your face. That's what my 12-year-old does. He'll scream like words when he's trying to communicate, and I know what he wants, but he doesn't know what he wants. So he just screams. Okay, I swear a lot. He's picked up a lot of it, right? So he'll just scream like, "What the fuck?" Like in my face, and I know he doesn't mean it like I'm taking it. But at the same time, I'm like, this is in context. I'm trying not to laugh at you as you scream bloody murder in my face because I told you need to eat dinner before you can get your tablet.
Might also be an issue that we normalize that type of communicating. Because when we play games, we basically talk like that. They don't understand that it's time and place for language, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm not against him swearing at all. I think, like for me, it's hilarious because he does swear in context. Like he uses it correctly, and that's what drives me nuts. Is like I can't get mad at that. You're using it correctly. Like I know some adults that don't use these words correctly.
Right.
So you go ahead. You know, if you have to scream "what the fuck" to get it out of your system and be happy and chill after, go ahead. I'm gonna try and not laugh in your face while you do so, but
I'm reading the comment somebody posted advice for you. It might be a little bit too intense because Jackson is younger, but they were like, they can allowance a budget on how many times he can download games and watch YouTube videos so you guys can play the game. But it does sound like it's just
well, so the thing is, we tell him all the time that he is to not get any games on the tablet unless he asks. Like, we don't tell him just no games. We say you have to ask if you want a game, and then we'll look at the game and see if it's an okay game, and then you can get it. He just goes to town, man. And there's no way to, like, for the type of the kid's Kindle that he has, it's like an all or nothing type of thing. You can't, like, the store is already curated for his age. There's no way to, like, further right. What I wish that was
I'm surprised
what I
there's
wish
not a
is
pen to download or install.
well, that's exactly what I think would be perfect. Like, anytime that you go to download something on the tablet, for it to ask for the tablet's pin.
there should be a way.
Yeah, there should.
I've looked. There's like this whole, like, Amazon parent dashboard thing, and I have spent days
Now,
looking in and out of that thing.
I might be wrong, but I thought that Amazon accounts. Does he have his own account, like his own
No.
email? I
No,
heard
so
that you
there's
can create a kid's account, like I give them their email, and you can place it as a child account too. Parent account has to approve all the downloads and install.
well, so how it works is like on the parent dashboard, I log in on either my Amazon or Jackie's Amazon, and that is the account that is on the tablet. It's hooked up to like our so like if I have a game app that I own or I have played and I okay it for the thing, I can pass that along to the kid's tablet. But so he has like an account on the tablet that's under my account. And yes, I can specifically say that the store or the game app store, whatever it is, on his account is like it only curates games for kids age 3 to 5, right? Nothing more advanced. It will not show him anything else. There's just no way. Like I can absolutely turn off like no downloads, but it also shuts off like other parts of his tablet, so he wouldn't be able to access like some of the learning games that he has access to without like coming to me and Jackie. So he can like flip flop back and forth between the games that we already have approved and put on the tablet now, regardless. But if we like restricted it any further, he couldn't do that. But yeah, it's not like I said, it's not like we tell him no games. We just tell him, yo, come talk to us first, and he just doesn't do it. And then like and this comes back to what you were saying, Corey, about like trying not to laugh at them. It's like he has a meltdown whenever we take the tablet away and like delete stuff off of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, dude, this has happened every day for 3 weeks now. What did you honestly expect was going to happen?
Yeah,
honestly,
honestly.
two of them doing that.
He's just gonna have to learn that that's the routine. Like with my son, it took me forever to be like, all right, time to take a break from your tablet. It's time to eat. And he would freak the fuck out, flip his food over, all kinds of stuff. And it was just repetition. And now, like earlier, he was on his tablet downstairs fucking around, right. and I go down there, we made hot dogs and stuff, so I was like, hey, it's time for dinner. And he runs up to me, puts his tablet on the counter, and then goes and sits down like nothing, because he knows that it's just the repetition that they need. Mm-hmm. And once you stop with the repetition, he's going to regress hella far, or he's just going to be like freaking out because you're not following my routine. Like, what happened? So that's what it sounds like it's going to be, is a struggle for a bit, but he'll get used to it over time.
Does he watch YouTube Kids? That thing?
No. So we have taken away and like disallowed YouTube on his tablet. We have locked it out of his smart TV. So the reason why we did it is Jackie has a friend from school, and they're like best friends. They have 2 kids, 2 sons. One is the same age as Jackson, so they're both around 5. But then they have an older kid who's like 8 or 9, and they went through the issue with their older kid that any time he was allowed on YouTube, they would come back, it could be a half an hour, and he would have gone through, finished watching this video, here's a recommended video, and then from that to a different one, that to a different one, and by the time 4 videos have gone past, now they're watching I don't even know, like Asian people cooking plastic or some bullshit, you know?
Yes, I too know that struggle.
So and Jackie and I, we have so many streaming services that we're a part of, and all of them are good with like the kids accounts and whatnot. So there's no reason that he needs the YouTube. Like he has the Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime. You know, he has plenty of stuff to watch. He doesn't. What I will say positively, and you know, it's definitely my fault. He's gotten to the age, you know, where he's starting to free think, right? So, I know I did this when I was younger. I don't know if this is like a normal thing, but he's like, he tries to be a ninja, right? Especially at night, he tries to like get out of his room without letting anybody hear, you know. And so he has a smart TV in his room. Usually, like he could watch stuff like throughout the day if he wants to take a break in his room from like being downstairs and around his brother and what. But like at night, if he wants to watch a movie, he goes to bed an hour early. That way he can watch the movie and he'll fall asleep right around his bedtime. Or we can like hook up to have like you know, music playing on his TV, whatever. Well, so we'll put a movie on if he lays down and watches a movie, but then we'll take the remote out of the room. His TV doesn't have any buttons on it. It's like a Roku smart TV, whatever. So he'll we have all of our rooms that have TVs. They're all the same type of TV, so they all have the same remotes. So he'll like try to sneak out of his room to find one of the remotes to like take back to his room, and then he'll put the volume down real low to like find something to watch, you know. But he's like not sneaky at all. You'll hear like dum, 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 his little footsteps upstairs. Or like sometimes, like especially at night, you know, if I'm watching something or like I'm playing games or whatnot, I always have headphones on because the kids are sleeping. And so I won't, sometimes I won't catch some of that stuff with the headphones on. So like I'll take them off to go get a drink or, you know, whatever. And I'll hear the upstairs like creaking of footsteps, and then I'll go up, and it'll be, I work overnight, so I'm up all night. It'll be 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I'll hear him in his room. And then when I go to open the door, he like, dashes under the covers, covers his head. I'm like, dude, I know you're up. He's like, yeah. I was like, were you watching TV? Yeah. Do you have the remote? Yeah. Or, so he, like, it has progressed. I'm like, okay, like, if you want to get away with watching TV, I'm like, I can't stop you from trying to do that other than like putting a lock on your door, which I won't do. So like, if you want to get away with it, you got to be sneakier, just me being, me. And so he tries. It's been progressing to the point where, like, before he gets ready for bed, he'll find one of the remotes and then try to stuff it in one of his drawers. And so, like, before he lays down for the night, I always ask him, is your tablet in the room anywhere? I'm like, no. Like, do you have any remotes up here? No. Jackson, give me the remote. Okay, it's in my drawer. Or the one time, he's big into like stuffed animal Pokemon. He has a ton of them. I couldn't tell if he had gotten up to use the bathroom or if he was up there like with the TV, because by the time I had gotten upstairs, like the lights were already off, like I couldn't see anything underneath his door. And when I went in there, he was pretty like, it looked like legitimately he was trying to go back to sleep. And then, so I was like, hey buddy, are you up? He's like, yeah. It's like, did you have to pee? He's like, yeah. do you have a remote in here? No. And then I left, and then I heard him put the TV on, and then I heard him put the volume down. So I go back, and as I'm opening the door, he's shutting it off and like trying to hide. I'm like, dude, give me the remote. He's like, okay. I was like,
Jackson's such a trip.
where was it? He's like, it was under you. She was hiding it. It's as frustrating as it is to see him like try and push his boundaries. I also enjoy like seeing like the thought process develop.
Yeah.
Like he's not at the point where he can like the whole tablet thing with the games. Like, dude, it happens every fucking day. Like, come on. Like, what'd you think? Like he's not at the point where he's abstract thinking yet, but wheels are starting to turn. Yeah.
By the way, new followers to the channel, and I'm pretty sure they're following because of you talking. Congrats, Ryan. You get more followers than me.
Hey.
When you have both of them at that age, where both of them are gonna try to be getting away with stuff, it's so hard to keep them in.
So originally we wanted them closer in age, just so they grew up having the play with and whatnot. But now that they're like 4 years apart, and we've had the younger one for a year now, I'm like, kind of a blessing and surprise that they're 4 years apart and they're not going to be ganging up to do stupid shit.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, probably.
They absolutely will.
My sister are, what, 10, 12 years apart, something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah, because I'm 33, she's like 22. We're 10 years apart, something like that.
Okay.
And we always hang out.
See, I have two younger brothers. The one that you guys don't see, he doesn't come into the chat or anything. He and I are like, we're less than 2 years apart. We're like 18 months or something like that. Our parents had us back to back, and we hated each other growing up. We were complete opposites. Like even now, we're complete opposites. Always butted heads. I was all like, anytime he would get under my skin, like I was a very, like, I was mean to him. Like not physically, but I was just like very, very, very rude, And my youngest brother, I think he's another 2 years apart from my middle brother, so he's like 4+ years from me. The two of us get along way better than me and my other brother. And I honestly don't know what it is, because my middle brother and I, because we did grow up so close together in age, we were 2 years apart in school. We had overlapping friend groups. Not typically the same friends, but I was like the kind of kid that was friends with everybody in school. So we had some overlapping friend groups. So it's it's not like we didn't do stuff together. It's just we hated each other.
That's funny you say that.
Yeah.
Why?
My brother and I have two, but the middle brother, since I'm the oldest, he is 2 years younger than I am. And we ended up at the same high school when I was a senior.
Yeah.
And my mom would drop the both of us off, right? My friends would see us get out of the same car. And every day they would ask me stupid shit. Like, oh, is that your boyfriend? I'm like, what? I'm like, who are you talking about? They're like, is that your boyfriend that you come to school with? I'm like, you mean my brother? And they're like, no, you're I was like, the one that hops out of the Ford F-150 right after I do? Yeah. my brother.
Man,
Came from the
Like-
same house,
But-
lived together with the
Look
same
the same.
parents.
Dude, like I'm darker colored than he is. He's very
Yeah.
light skinned. So I can see the confusion. However, you watched me get out of the car. We both said, "Bye, mom." What thought process that's my boyfriend? Like what? What?
Oh,
It's fine.
to be fair, I grew up calling one of my friends' grandmother grandma. 'Cause that's what she liked to be called. And we're not related, but we used to go to college and stuff in high school and get dropped off, and they'd be like, "Bye, grandma." So you never know.
I mean, I used to do the same shit with like my best friend. I was over at his house just as much as I was mine. I wouldn't call his mom. I'd call her Mama Linda, you know. But whenever he came over my house, he would call my dad, Pops, or whatever we were calling him at the time, several iterations,
And
because he didn't have he didn't grow up with his dad. His parents are separated, so my dad was a father figure to him for years. So he would, so I get that, but that's not the same thing as what Cor was explaining.
oh my god, no, I ever told you about my youngest uncle.
Your youngest uncle now.
My youngest uncle is I want to say 2 years older than me,
Uh-huh.
and my oldest aunt is 32 years older than me.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's nothing, man.
Yeah. So growing up, because my uncle was more our age, me and my cousin, we used to treat him like a peer, which was fine, until for some reason we ended up going into our teens, and my uncles and grandmother and my dad would hate the fact that we would talk to him in regard like nicknames and slang and like insults, because he was our uncle. We had to respect him, and it's like we don't.
You guys
see him.
treated him more like a first cousin
Yeah.
than like an uncle, yeah.
Yeah, it was such it was such an issue. My dad, no, my aunt, who is the oldest, complained to my dad and told my dad that I need to respect him, and I'm being very respectful because my dad didn't care. My dad
Right.
treated his little brother the same as he treated me, like a little shit, you know.
Yeah.
But
okay.
apparently, because my aunt was getting on his ass, he was getting on my ass about it. This whole deal, man.
See, that's crazy to me. My mom is the second youngest of it's either 11, 12, or 13.
Oh, that's
It's a lot. So she has nieces and nephews that are older than her. And it was confusing to me as a kid because I would see her, the same age or very close in age as, some of her nieces and nephews. And the family was always correcting me because I would want to call them aunt or uncle, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're my first cousins. And I'm like, you're like 20 years older than me, But I mean, it was never, I don't think we ever ran into an issue of respect. Now, on my dad's side of the family, they're assholes. My dad is also the youngest of 6 or 7, So I did have some first cousins that were a good 15 plus years older than me. And I remember them not wanting me and, my brothers. We were probably, 4 or 5 at the time. We all lived at my grandma's house. It was huge. She had 1.2 billion bedrooms. It was like the family house, and they hated that we were first cousins, and we were so familiar with them, kind of like on the level that you were with your uncle, right?
Yeah.
And it was actually like a point of contention in the family for a long time because they wanted me and my brothers to call them aunt and uncle. They were our first cousins. They were just, significantly older, It was just, stupid.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so my mom's mom, I called grandma, and my
Okay.
dad's mom, I called Doña Jose, which was Miss Jose, which was her first name. So I called my grandma, and I called my dad's mom, Miss, and she hated my mom for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I never saw her as my grandma. It was just like my dad's mom. She was never
Right.
nice to us. She was mean. Like, she was like really bitchy. And she didn't like my mom.
So like in a normal family, right? If you had two grandmothers
Mhm.
and you were equally close to both of them, would you just refer to both of them as grandmother, or would you give them nicknames? Because I know like me and my family, families in multiple generations, we've just always called different different grandparents different nicknames.
I never ran into that issue. I think because Hispanic culture doesn't have like grandparent nicknames. It's just grandparents.
Right.
Grandma. And both of them are your grandparents. Like both of them are grandma or grandpa. With my dad's side of the family was like, I don't want to say they're bad people. They were just like, they weren't very friendly family wise.
Okay.
So I called them by their names.
I know what's like.
I just called them by their names. And that's one of the that was one of the reasons why my aunt got mad that I would not call my uncle, because I didn't call her my aunt. I called her her name. Yeah, and the thing is that I don't think it was an issue until they realized that my mom's side, I called everyone uncle and aunt. When I would talk about them, I'd be like my uncle so and so, my aunt so and so.
Right.
But when
so
I talk
they
about
wanted
them, I just be
equal
like,
treatment.
yeah, I just like Doña Jose, Pero, like I use their first names.
Right.
And I was a little asshole, because I was very independent growing up, to the point where I lived in the States by myself to go to school for a few years and stuff. And
Right.
I used to work and pay for my own stuff. And when I was going to college, one time, I think we were having a barbecue, something came up. My aunt got insulted for something I did. And I was talking to my cousin, and my aunt got mad at me because of the way what I was saying or what I said about my dad or about my schooling. And my aunt wanted me to speak more respectably of my dad because he was like paying for my school, or like because my dad's work, that's why I like had a place to live and eat or whatever. I don't know. It was some weird point that she was making. But then I'm like, I haven't lived with my dad in like 6 years. I pay for my own house. I buy my own food. He doesn't give me anything. And then she got mad that I said that, and he's like, well, you wouldn't be able to go to college if he wasn't paying for your college. I'm like, hold on.
But he doesn't.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, let me go get him. I'm like, hey, how much money have you given me in the last 4 years? Like rent, food, my mom, anything. And she got so mad that apparently I was embarrassing my dad, and I'm like, well, you're the one that brought it up.
So,
Talking about shit you don't even know, man.
Yeah, it's like I'm
Right.
not like he's still my dad. He was like he still provided. It's just that he wanted a respect, but I respect
that
my
was just not earned.
yeah. I respect my grandmother and my uncles from my mom's side. They treat me like a nephew. They have authority and they're my uncles, aunts. But on her family, everyone's just like really assholey.
Y'all are just here, all right? I don't have a choice. You're just there. Lord.
I mean, that's how it is with. I feel like me and my parents and my in-laws honestly, most of the time, I would rather be around my in-laws than my real family.
I think it's the same thing with Tiffany, because she always wants to be. And even though, like, I grew up.
I wouldn't say always.
Yeah, me neither. But I grew up where family's like, it's all you got, support.
Yeah.
So I'm always asking Tiffany about her sister, mom, or whatever. He's like, I haven't talked to them ever. So then I sometimes message them more than Tiffany. He doesn't want to deal with some of the issues that come up sometimes.
So, I mean, I moved out young. I moved out when I was 17 because I graduated school when and at that point, I had just been really living under my parents' roof, but I was like not really like a part of the family, you know. I had always been the black sheep growing up. Like my family is a big. I would say they're big nowadays. They're big Trumpers.
No.
Second Amendmenters. Here they're just really like we're from Pittsburgh, you know. They're big Yinders here.
I don't know why it makes me laugh that you refer to them.
So, me, I was much more quiet as a kid. Like my dad and all his brothers, they were like, you know, their generation grew up outdoors, beating on each other with sticks and stones, you know, and me, I was the complete opposite of my dad. My dad is not a very intelligent person, like when it comes to like schooling and whatnot. I was always like a reader growing up. Like I did sports. It wasn't like I was not athletic. It was just like I was not as into them as he wanted me to, you know? So there was always that point of contention, whatever. I was always the black sheep. So I moved out when I was young. And I think there was this period of time that spanned a couple of years where my parents didn't understand that I no longer lived under their roof. They literally had no hold over me in any aspect of my life. Like you were saying, Alex, they had not paid for any of my things for years. We were very, very poor growing up. So even like growing up, like bare minimum, like I got a job as soon as I was able to. Like I bought all of my clothes for school. I bought my phone, you know, when I was in high school, and like they never paid for any of that stuff, you know. So when I left, it was like there was this grace period where anytime they would say something that I didn't like, I could just choose to not respond. I could just choose to no longer, you know, be near them. Right. Yeah. Exactly. And it took them a very long time. My dad, much, much longer than my mom. He's a very stubborn individual. For him to apologize and, you know, to actually take that step back. And it was like, you know, I actually got really close to my dad right before I went to the military. I was, you know, 18, 19, whatever. And then I left, you know, we would go to the gym every day with each other. We weren't like buddy, but we're civil. I left, came back, and I moved. Jackie and I had just started dating, you know, around the same time. So when I came back, I lived at home, like with my parents for maybe like 6 months while I was readjusting to civilian life, you know. And then Jackie and I moved right in with each other, like straight up. Like she's at school still, and there was this grace period again where they just did not understand that they could not tell me how to live my life. And I remember a time specifically where I had ordered something like it was like a hoodie or something. It was literally the silliest fucking thing. And it got shipped to my parents' house. So I went to go pick it up one day, and my dad tried giving me this talking to about, how he thinks I should spend my money and this and that and this and that. I'm like, dude, you have no idea like what my expenses are, what my budget is. You know nothing. Like, who are you to tell me any of this, And there was this grace period again. So like nowadays, it's the same thing. If there's a long period of time where I'm not talking to my parents, like, yeah, that's normal. If we see them one holiday and it takes weeks plus for me to talk to them again, or for us to see them again, like, that's normal. Like, I'm cool with that. But man, Jackie, she has to see her family, or at least like somebody in their family, like multiple times a week.
Yeah, even
they have a group chat on like the phone,
Yeah.
They have a group chat where, because her family is super tiny. My family is huge. I could not tell you all of the names of my first cousins on both sides. Okay, it's huge. She has like 3 first cousins total, both sides. She has like 3 aunts, 3 uncles, and that's like including the married ones, But her family is very, very tiny. They're all very, very close. And I get it, different, dynamic. But they have this group chat where they're all in it. And they invited me years ago. I've been in this group chat for years. I've never posted a single thing. I've had it muted.
For some reason.
It's alright. Mine actually dying too. But I guess he wouldn't have heard that, would he?
It's alright, I heard it. But yeah, I mean, I understand both sides of that, because like my family is kind of small, but I've also been away from my family, and I've, when I moved to Kentucky with my son, I kind of object permanence them into non-existence, and it was nice.
I just learned what object permanence is a couple days ago. Right, was telling me.
Oh yeah.
It was the weirdest conversation we had, and it seems that everybody has like some issue. There's somebody in my chat who just, they're going through the same thing. Family's a hit or miss.
Yeah.
Oh,
for
big
sure.
facts. Yep.
Dude, object permanence, what's your thing? Like,
It really is, and it took me a very long time to actually understand, like, oh, I actually do that. I'm not just forgetting. It's just that out of sight, out of mind is a literal thing for me.
it's. What were we talking about? We were talking about random development stages, right? We have to.
We were talking about like the kids or something. What? Where? Oh, I think it started with Stranger Danger.
Oh yeah, Stranger Danger being the most hurtful campaign the United States ever did.
And it just kind of like cascaded to the like childhood psychology development stages.
Nice.
That's stunning conversation. It is 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. for you. Kids are about to be up in an hour, huh?
What time is it?
6:30.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's
She
2:30
lives
for
in.
me.
She lives in Feywild time. She doesn't exist.
Oh. Okay.
Listen, I'm there in spirit, okay? My computer tells me it's 6:38. but my tablet or my phone say it's 2:38.
Okay, in the one true time zone, it's 7:38. Okay.
It's only the true time we DM the most games. But we have to set our clocks to you.
Dude, that has been. That is probably. I don't know. No, regardless, yeah, it is early. Well, late, early. I gotta go give Jonan some milk because it's been a little while and he hasn't woken up in the middle of the night.
I probably get back on Torchlight later today. So for
Torchlight,
those 11 people who stay to either listen to
Hey, we
to
appreciate
listen
you
to-
guys. What's
yeah.
up?
appreciate I got 2 follows out of that. Sleepy's
Hell
still
yeah.
Sleepy's actually talking in chat. We almost never get communication with chat. But yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah.
8 hours or so. When my wife's at work, I'll procrastinate my chores and get to the game.
I work tonight, but depending on what time you stream, I might be able to hop on and
I
watch.
kinda just
while I'm
wanna
at
hang-
work.
Or
Oh,
Torchlight.
really?
It's a good game. I mean, I play at the Blacksail, but sometimes I get burned out. And this one I can play with my controller, so I can like lean back on my chair, play from my
Yeah,
bed.
I know that feeling. Yeah.
Oh, you'll have to send me your Twitch and things so I also can do the follow
Oh,
and
every follow
watchies.
we stream games.
We do.
That's about
It's
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, I was gonna say it's Thursday, but I guess technically it is Friday.
it's after midnight.
It is after midnight.
And I'm gonna say, and every so often, Rye or somebody wants to play a game. Because I'm horrible at games. Because I just like your son, I believe I might be on the spectrum. So I have issues with some tension and some other stuff, including human interaction issues. So sometimes when I play games, it's weird.
It's you have the most random
Obsession.
stories about games, Alex. That you'll go through an entire game not having read a single word of the story, right? You'll just skip over all of that. But then there's other games where you'll sit there and grind the same thing for weeks. You're like, dude, you could have moved on, 3 hours
No.
into the game.
No,
No,
I think
listen, that's not how that works.
my favorite gaming story, and Tiffany laughs at me. Have you ever played Stardew Valley?
Yes.
There's
I
a
thought it was Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's a game similar to that called Harvest Moon for the Nintendo, which I
Okay.
got and I played. Have you ever played Harvest Moon?
No.
It's like Stardew Valley, except that the premise of the game is you inherit a farm, you move into a small
Okay.
town, you develop that farm, and you grow your farming community. I played the game for about 3 months, something like that. It was a long time. It was more than a month, less than half a year. And I got tired of the game. I couldn't figure out how to unlock some stuff. There was a lot of tools that I could not figure out how to buy. The game made no sense. My property was destroyed and I couldn't fix it because it was missing a hammer. Turns out, the first 24 hours of in-game time, like the first day of the game, about 30 minutes into the game, you're supposed to go into town and talk to people. And they're supposed to introduce themselves to you. And within the first in-game week, you're supposed to be a festival where you pick your wife and you get married and you have a kid. And then you name the kid. Kid inherits the farm. And then
The kid is the main character,
is
right?
the main character.
Oh. Bro, I would have been fucking confused as well. Be like, why can't I do nothing? What is this jank ass game?
I went onto Google.
You literally had to go make yourself in this game.
I went to Google to figure out how to buy a hammer, and they were like, just go to the shopkeeper and buy it from the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper didn't sell it to me. And then there's like, go do this, go do that. And I,
Because he knew it was your time. Your time was up. He's like, I'm not selling you shit. I'm not going to see no profit out of this. Nah.
the worst part is that I ignore the people so much that you have to have certain amount of likeness for them to marry you. Everybody
Yep.
disliked me so much because of so much time that had passed and so many bad interactions that I could not physically marry anyone, even though it was built-in cutscene.
But I mean,
Wow.
to be fair, you wouldn't have lost much time just by restarting, right?
3 months of my life.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
Or
time.
30 minutes of game time.
Dude, I grinded the heck out of the exposed area that I could access.
Like that.
Oh my goodness.
And another random game. Have you ever played Crypt of the Necrodancer?
No. No.
It's a rhythm
I've
game
not. Yeah.
where music plays, and as music plays, squares on the ground light up. Depending on the beat, you can walk on certain squares without taking damage. So some beats you can like move around, attack, and stuff. I played that game for good 2-3 levels, a couple hours. Confused that how am I supposed to know where I can step or where I can't? Cause why? I memorized, I think, like 4 patterns before I realized that there's music that you have to listen to. Because I play without sound. There's music you have to listen to.
Oh.
And during boss fights, the bosses alter the music and change the rhythm, and you're supposed to use the rhythm to know when to move and attack.
Oh my lord.
I hard
How did you get
memorized.
past these levels?
I hard memorized
did-
patterns.
So my thing is, right, Crypt of the Necro Dancer is very open
I didn't
about being
pay
a
attention.
rhythm game.
I
did
didn't
you-
pay attention.
Did
It
you
was on
buy
the-
it yourself?
It was on the Humble Bundle.
Okay, that makes
You're like,
sense
"Oh, this,
then.
this is highly rated. I got it for free. I'll try it out.
It was in the.
Plays
Read
without sound.
no instructions, plays without sound.
Well, I skipped the tutorial. I skipped all the guides, and then I complained for weeks about how I couldn't figure out how to play the stupid game. And then somebody just asked me like, "Well, do you have trouble keeping up with the rhythm?" I'm like, "Yeah, because I can never figure out the pattern." And they're like, "Just move with the rhythm," and I'm like, "Yeah, but the pattern changes, and there's no way to just why it changes. It's random." They're like, "No, when the music changes, that's when the pattern changes. Just listen to the rhythm." And I'm like, "Oh, hold on. What music?"
Music?
Yeah.
Oh god. I love that. You play games like I play games. That's why, like, when I play Smite, I try to play the only 2 I know. Otherwise, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what this does. I'm just gonna push buttons and see what happens.
I played Chalk quite a bit because big circles easy to hit, and I got pretty good at Chalk. I was in a league with Novel Worm. We were in a learning league.
Nice.
My Chalk actually made the commenters
Have you heard that?
wonder why I play the way I play. I think I confused them more than anything half the time I played. I'm pretty sure that half the time they talked about me, they were talking about me like, "What's he doing? Why is he building that? Why is he going there? Hold on, what?" Like,
Yeah.
they spoke about everyone
like-
else, and they're like, "Oh, he makes such a good play. He's gonna position here." Like they know what's gonna happen, but then they talk about me, and they're like, what are we gonna see? Such an
Right.
interesting item. Why is he doing that? Why did he throw his backstab?
It's like, we know what you should be doing, but you're doing all kinds of fuckery. What's happening here?
Right.
I think he stepped away.
We had a coach that would show us how to play the game because we were learning how to fight, and we would watch bots, and we would talk about what happened. And during one of the plays, we were defending the base, and we were all spawning and running at them in their first turret. And then he paused the game right before the fight. He's like, "Okay, see, this is good. All of you guys are spawned. You're all in the middle of the room. What do you want? You want to fight them under turret, because then turret can help you. This is what you have to do. So as long as you guys play it slow and fight under turret, you'll be fine."
Ungable no
Unpauses.
rushes in.
On pauses, I play a god that has a dash blink, and I use a summoner blink spell. And as soon as he unpauses, I rush past my team, blink 3 characters length in front of turret, and ult an arena ring around the enemy team to fight them. And then he pauses the game and he's like, I need a drink. I'll be back. Thank you, everyone. Catch you.
Goodbye.